This game is Blood Thief. Currently it's just a demo as the full game is yet to be released, but this game is amazing. I originally found this game through a video that my brother actually sent me, which was this video. How Speedrunners Broke My Game, uploaded by the solo developer of Blood Thief, Blagus, and in this video he talks about his process of developing the game and how speedrunners had discovered crazy movement tech that just completely broke it, and he embraced it. Needless to say, this video piques my interest and I downloaded the game to try it out. Now, Blood Thief is a fast-paced parkour hack and slash movement game where you gain blood through pickups or killing enemies, and you consume this blood by using various movement abilities such as sliding, slamming, and dashing. Blood also serves as your health bar. Taking a hit will deplete some of your blood, and taking a hit when your blood is empty or low will result in an instant death. Now, as I said, Blood Thief was always intended to be a fast-paced parkour game, so having the players discover these crazy movement techs that allowed you to go super fast really just enhanced the gameplay more than anything. The first time you play Blood Thief, it'll probably look something like this. You can go pretty quick using the basic mechanics and it is a lot of fun, but once you really start to get the hang of the movement mechanics and learn some of this tech, holy fucking shit. You go from this to this. And this is where I started to get kind of addicted. My inner autism really came out and I sat there for hours trying to get my best possible time on my favorite stage. And what's great about the movement tech is it's really not easy to pull off. In other single player PvE games, you would progress your character by unlocking stronger gear or say finding a new pair of boots that lets you run faster. And that's a great system. But in Blood Thief, the progression of the character's power is all about the person controlling it. But that's not to say that you can't progress in this game without being a highly skilled player. The game has a medal system for each stage to give you a goal to strive for, and it even has a hidden medal for beating the developer's time on each stage. Now, like I said, you can play this game at your own pace. You don't need to go flying through the maps at god speed to have fun or win in this game. You are definitely rewarded for going faster. Not just with the medals for the faster times, but the enemies will actually have a much harder time hitting you the faster and more evasive you're moving. Of course, pulling off all this fast, fancy movement while still navigating the stage and eliminating the enemies is not an easy task, and that's what makes it so satisfying. Now, the game also has the classic ghost system and leaderboards, so you can race against your own ghosts, you can race against your friends, or you can race against the best players in the world if you're feeling up to it. You do have to achieve some high scores on your own before you can unlock the ability to see the leaderboards and race against the other ghosts, and I think this is a great way to encourage players to create their own routes through the map at first, and once they achieve the Hex medal, they have access to the leaderboards and can learn new routes from more experienced players. Now, there's also 3 different weapons available in the game at the moment, known as artifacts, and you have to do various things to unlock these weapons, such as finding secrets or beating a certain time on a stage. But there is one problem here. One of these weapons makes you start with blood, and since blood is the fuel of all your movement and the goal of the game is to go fast, this weapon is used in basically every single optimal speedrunning route. There is another weapon that gives increased air control and it is a lot of fun to use, but if you are chasing those high scores then it's just not that practical. Obviously this isn't a major issue at all, you can use whatever you want and have fun doing it, but I would love to see leaderboards added for each individual weapon to see what kinds of times people could get with different strategies. Now, as I mentioned, the game is just a demo at this point. It has just 6 stages to play through, but even with that small amount of content, I have somehow managed to sink nearly 45 hours into this game already, with a large majority of it being spent on the same map, just trying to get the best time I possibly could. The movement mechanics of this game are so satisfying and enjoyable to learn and master. It actually reminds me a bit of grinding Apex Legends back in the day, when I was obsessed with trying to get the most godlike movement I possibly could. If you enjoy mechanics like that in the game, I would 100% recommend trying out the demo for Blood Thief. I personally can't wait to see what comes with the full release of this game, what new stuff gets added, and what new movement techs will be discovered.